Everyone still remembers. A Samoyed covered in mud and being tortured by his adoptee? At that time, we had not received an adopter for a long time. Send us the latest status of the shell. Because I haven't been able to contact the adopter for a long time, we decided to go and see for ourselves. I found that the shells were covered in mud. Eyes full of fear and strangeness. Completely different from the smiling and confident shell we had before. We are very angry and the shell adopter theory. The adopter looked very unreasonable. Tortured the shell from a smiling angel to a melancholy prince. Its eyes are full of fear and avoidance in response to our contact. The shells were tortured so badly that they even asked us for money. Facing his unreasonable demands, our emotions reached the extreme. I don't want to have too much entanglement with him. If you spend more than a minute with this kind of person, the shell will be in danger. Looking at the empty and confused eyes of the shell, we feel very guilty and blame ourselves. I personally gave him to the devil. Fortunately, we found it in time. But he suffered serious psychological damage. It reacts violently to our contact. We were shocked when we saw this scene and couldn't recover for a long time. How could the once gentle and lovely shell become? Now the only way to calm it down is to rely on sedatives. We didn't expect it to be so emotional. It's because there are many wounds on the neck and one is penetrating. It made the doctors very distressed. How could it be injured like this? The doctor said that if the neck area is a few days later, the neck will be broken and life will be lost. The doctor suppressed his sadness and performed suturing surgery on the little guy. After the operation, Baker was in pain and was shaking all over. We have been by its side and dare not leave. The next day, Shell gradually regained his energy, but his contact with us. Huddled in the corner full of vigilance and anxiety. I have no interest in food at all. The fan's family felt sorry for him and sent him goat milk powder. Seeing that the shell was finally willing to eat, we slowly breathed a sigh of relief. What kind of hurt and torture did Shell go through? Make it restless every day and look for places it thinks are safe. We try to get in touch with the shell slowly. I stay with it every day, constantly comforting it. Slowly I discovered that it no longer resists our touch. I'm also full of expectations for what I'm going to eat. We are also pleased to see it changing day by day. Gradually, the shells became a lot more clingy. Likes to lie on our bodies and hold us. Maybe this will make it feel safe. The doctor said that the wound is recovering well and it is just a psychological injury. Make it emotionally intense from time to time. Let's take it out for as many walks as possible. After I came out, I found the shell and I was very happy, showing a long-lost smile. When we are all immersed in joy, the danger came quietly. Shell's adopter came to the hospital and made a scene. He threatened that the shell was his and would take it away. Fortunately, Dean's son stopped him and Mousy was safe. But the shell that was about to step out of the dark shadow seems to smell danger. The mood became irritable and restless again. We had to keep comforting it before it gradually calmed down. Every day that follows, we will guard the shell every step of the way. Soon Baker ushered in the removal of stitches. The day for Baker to be discharged from the hospital is getting closer and closer. The shell cannot leave us even a step now. Seek our warm embrace every day. He even expressed his gratitude to us excitedly. Baker finally got discharged from hospital. 100890. Now the shell is full of vitality. The smiling angel who loves to laugh is finally back. Baker returned to the courtyard and got along well with the furry children. Eat and play with friends every day. It has also won the hearts of many friends. Watch the shell return to its current form. We were so moved that we could not bear to shed tears of excitement. It is finally willing to put down its guard and choose to rely on us again. Now it is very happy in the courtyard. And will always be happy.